7 weeks ago, 11 hopefuls took their first steps on a journey that would lead them back to education.
Hopefully like that I'll be able to change my life, like change it around in the next month, 2 months.
First time she came home with the homework, I actually cried because I wasn't able to do it with her.
For them, basic reading and writing has always been a struggle.
My bank manager never knew I couldn't write. My accountant never knew I couldn't write.
I was getting a taxi home at 4 o'clock this morning. I'm not coming down here again.
The journey has been difficult, but all 11 have made it to the last weekend.
It's better than winning the lottery. To me it is anyway, like, you know.
The group have a chance to graduate, but first they must present their coursework to a special invited audience. For 8 weekends, the group has travelled from their homes around the country to County Wicklow. For those 3 days and nights, they work closely with the 2 tutors, Bobby and Kathleen, plus a host of guest speakers and specialists.
Okay guys, morning everyone. Morning. Right, welcome to weekend 8. We're coming to the end of the journey. And this weekend is all about looking at the work that you've done to date, looking at the portfolios, finishing up some assessments, and just seeing the journey that you've taken from weekend 1 to weekend 8 and where you are. And here this morning we're out to do some high ropes, okay, get a bit of energy inside because you've got a busy weekend ahead.
Outdoor activities continue to help them overcome fears, anxieties and build confidence.
All right, stay.
This is no less the case on the last weekend.
Been some journey, hasn't it? Yep. Well, at the end,
I still remember getting on that minibus the first day and saying, what am I doing here? Am I doing the right thing? Should I just turn around now? Right now I wouldn't change it for the world. The 8 weeks that I've had here.
Yeah.
When we started this course, we started making the poise for myself. So when I leave here, I'm going to continue doing it. That's the sort of confidence and the self-esteem that this course has had to give me. It pushed me that bit further.
Done. That's it.
I think we just needed that bit of, you know, trust in us or light, you know, just to show us the way. Nada have done that for me.
We're going to get you to climb the ladder and try and balance yourself on that pole up there.
Right.
All right? And when you're up there, okay, you're going to take a chance and we're going to bring a trapeze bar in close or further away, it's up to you. And you're going to jump and try and catch it.
8 weeks. I had 8 weeks to be honest with you, but an enjoyable 8 weeks. But it's changed my life, that I can sit down with the grandson, or even with the lads now. I mean, I have one young lad there that he travels a lot, you know, with his job. And I mean, it's just a case that, look, I can sit down now and email him wherever he is. You know, it's fantastic.
Will this hold my weight, it will?
Keith is obviously, you know, super keen to take part. But when Keith was up there, he actually was terrified. You could see it, really terrified. Not only because Keith was in such a tough place, psychologically, physically, but because I think he's not as agile, you know, as some of the others. And to actually physically get up onto that platform required a real leap for him.
Have it. Well done. Young people of Ireland, I love you.
You know, for me, that is the hard part for many people getting onto that.
Jump! Are you serious? Oh my God! Right, you know, bring it over, put it down the way you had it, and then jump for it. Here I'm going now.
And he caught the bar. Keith was great. He was very adventurous and very brave. Yeah.
I cannot let go. Are you serious?
The classroom is where the real work has to be done. To graduate, the 11 will have to present a personal project about their interests to a very special guest. This work will be reviewed by an assessment panel.
It's amazing to think that we've all come on this journey together, 8 weekends, and here we are at the final one. I know at the start there was a lot of nerves. I know Kathleen and I were very, very nervous even before you arrived. But having met you and got to know you, it's been an amazing journey for us as well. And just to seeing you all learn and progress has just been fantastic. And as I said, this is a very important weekend because the patron of Nala, Mary McAleese, is coming on Sunday, which is absolutely great, all right?
I've never met anybody more as important as that before. I met a couple of soccer players and that, you know.
Like, it's an honour, isn't it, to have the president coming down? I think it's an honour of your country. It's the highest diplomat in the country, do you know?
Just talking and having to say something off the top of your head to the president, like, I'd say I'm gonna be nerve-wracked, thinking about something to say, you know, that way. But I'll be all right.
The group must choose a representative to meet the president. They discuss it amongst themselves, and everyone agrees that Keith should be the class rep.
He'll be able to support you all and stuff like that. He's great support. So Keith is going to be the class rep, which is absolutely great, all right?
I heard one of them saying tonight inside the class about nerves, you know. Well, I just hope the president won't be nervous, you know. I thought she'd be used to this by now. So when she walk in, I just say to her, look, just don't be nervous with me, Oliver. I thought you would.
So it's Ted.
The course has given all 11 basic skills and started them on the journey that will build from here.
FETAC is Further Education Training Awards Council, and it's the single national awarding body in Ireland for further education and training. This level is level 2. People who get a certificate in level 2 general learning will be looking at where they would go after this. So maybe another FETAC course, or maybe some of them might decide to do the junior cert.
I see a massive difference altogether.
Well, it's a huge progress there. And then if you continue this on, you'll actually be off the Richter scale, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll be a brain box.
Oh, absolutely. Sure, on your way now. Okay. They've all got on very, very well. Again, they've all progressed. Some would have progressed a little bit further and at faster stage, but yes, they've definitely come from where they were at the lower level of 2. They've definitely come along the line of being the upper level 2 for some of them, yeah.
This is me file that I've been doing for the last 8 weeks. All the work I've been doing is actually in this. I'm actually proud of myself. And first time ever being able to say that. I'm actually proud of myself.
There's no exam with this level. So what happens is every time somebody would do a piece of work, it goes into their folder. So this becomes their coursework. And then what we're doing now, and what we were last weekend and this weekend, is looking at assessment.
Oh, I wouldn't have been ever able to write that at the beginning of the course. When I come down here, I couldn't write my address. Never mind a page.
Congratulations.
So the sports, I couldn't understand my own writing, so I don't think anybody else could either. So now I can understand my own writing, and I'm actually comfortable writing because I enjoy it, because I know I can understand it, and so can other people, you know?
Topping up your home.
At the start of the course, Paul had just moved into a temporary shelter, having lived rough on the streets for the past 4 years. He was about to become a father at 18. All very real challenges. This course has helped him, but he has a long way to go before things settle down.
This course has affected me thinking like in a part of, because I can teach him how to read my, I was taught in computer. That's how it changed my life. Like I'm starting another course now, in literacy course as well. I'm gonna keep it up and then I'm gonna get a job. Like I know what I have to do. Like before I wasn't thinking, I really wasn't thinking of myself. Now I have to think of him and my girlfriend. Yeah, I became more of a man because he was born. And I've matured a little bit more. But I'm still, I'm a kid, like. I am only 18. Like it's frustrating sometimes that I have to give up so much. Do you know what I mean? But I know I have to. Do you know what I mean? So I have to be an adult for him, if nobody else. Do you know what I mean? Because he can't defend for himself yet. But he will be in next year or so. Just look at the fucking size, man.
Back at Capure, and the group rehearse for the evening with their special guest.
President McAleese, very nice to meet you. I'd like to introduce you to Keith, who's the student representative.
President McAleese, on behalf of all the students, welcome to Cup.
In the run-up to the visit of the President, yes, there is excitement and anticipation. We've already had 2 rehearsals, and I suppose there are nerves going.
The President, Mary McAleese.
For some of them, they're beginning to get maybe a little bit sad because it's come near the end. I think when the President leaves and that the reality will kind of hit with a bang, you would have to have a heart of stone not to, in some way feel very proud. We are very, very proud of the 11 in the group.
President McAleese, this is Stacey, which has also been with us for 8 weeks in the class. So could you tell us something, what you have learned in the last 8 weeks?
Hello, President McAleese. This is my project based on the VTAC level 2, what we've done down here, and the lead and cert deployed. I don't speak in out loud in class. I don't read out loud in class because I'm quite shy. I'm put on the spot to read something out loud, and then I'm thinking about what others are thinking of me. So that's where I get embarrassed.
Okay, today this class is going to be on newspaper articles. So basically what I want you to do, in front of you, we've got 2 different newspapers. We've got a tabloid here for Group A, we've got a broadsheet here for Group B, and we're going to go through the different features and different characteristics on each paper. What kind of language do they use in the tabloid newspaper?
Slang,
They do. They use a lot of slang language in the newspaper.
Well, at the start, I can see now, looking back on, being real quiet and not talking, but now that I'm going through all the experience, and it's just all different, and now I'm trying to get a look at myself to see what I want to do, you know that way. The Dubliner was joined by wife Caroline and Kieran's older brother Paddy. I think that was my first time for to read out loud in the class. I'm more confident and all, I'm not afraid anymore, to speak out or anything. That way. Let's just write down what your answers were for.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
She now would volunteer to read a piece from the newspaper, a piece from her book, whereas before she was more inclined to let the other person lead or do the piece of reading in class. But now she's volunteering to do this, which is great.
And what exactly is the mirror, the masthead?
It's the heading of the paper.
The named paper.
Yeah, I think it's at the building because I'm at being down there, because after working with 10 different people, all their backgrounds, and getting to know every one of them, and then doing out work with them, you have to do group work, and I think that all build, and I'm at being comfortable around them. So I think I'm just kind of aware now, do you know that way? Of people, how to communicate, communicate.